Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing good. So I wanted to jump on here and do a quick video about some thoughts about the idea of a Christian slash family orientated Super Bowl alternative show. Now, first of all, it's been a long time since I put one of these videos up. For those that have enjoyed it, I apologize. I have meant to get back to it and just let other things allow me to procrastinate this, and but my plan is to do this more often. So send a message, keep in touch with future content or topics you'd like me to cover. But right to it, and I'm going to do this in one take, so it's going to be a little bit raw. So here we go. But a Christian alternative or family-friendly alternative to the Super Bowl concert. I think that is a flippin' amazing idea, and I hope it happens. And I would like to call it now. I wanted to put this out. I had this idea in my head 3 days ago. My wife just arrived. Hey babe, just doing a video. With you in a sec. One take. You're watching it live. I think it's a fantastic idea. I don't know why it hasn't happened sooner, although I'd suggest just because it hasn't been fully the right time yet. If it had been 5 years ago, 10 years ago, as a Christian, that's a musician, that's an artist, I would have had this feeling of, the Christian alternative may be a little bit corny, but I feel like now the time is ripe. And maybe to tip some people over the edge, and maybe tip the culture over the edge, for real, is the artist that they've chosen. It's actually an artist that I'm very unfamiliar with. So most of the artists that have headlined Super Bowl over the years, I've had quite a bit of knowledge about, understanding about their place in pop culture, etc. Bad Bunny, very little to do with. I've literally ignored his music. I cannot think of one song melody myself, and I think I might be better off for that. I went to Grok AI just before, and I typed in, "It's Bad Bunny, a family-friendly artist?" And no disrespect to the man. In fact, God bless the man, whatever his real name is, sincerely. Let's just, even if you really hate him, Bible says, pray for your enemies, right? Bless those who, etc. You know the verses if you're a believer, person of faith. But Bad Bunny, when I type that into Grok, the AI, one of my favorite AI software, basically the answer is, he said no, and then he had multiple paragraphs which I skimmed. So to confirm what my understanding was about that. So why have they chosen him for the Super Bowl? I have no idea. I think it's crazy. I think it's actually bizarre. So to choose someone like Bad Bunny, do yourself a favor and don't go and research him anymore. Or if you're familiar, I feel bad for you. But anyway, let's not go down to that popular culture rabbit hole right now. But all that to say, I actually think, and I'm calling it right now, I wanted to do this video 3 days ago, or maybe 5 days ago. I think it's time, and I hope it happens, and I think it will, and I think it'll be a massive success, and in America, it might even do better ratings-wise. That's my perception of where the culture is going for a variety of reasons. And the first thing I saw about this was a video online, just while I was scrolling. Potentially could have been needing to do something else, but I was scrolling, and a video of a gentleman named Corey Asbury. He's a singer that many people know and love. In his example, I know one of his songs really well. It's called Reckless Love. And I did tune in a little bit and follow a public, should we say, beef, or just a back and forth with Corey Asbury and an artist named Forrest Frank, which I won't go into right now. But Corey posted that, and he said he'd reached out to his now good friend, apparently, according to them, and he's reached out to him, and he's keen, and they were going to take steps to make it happen. So I'm glad they're not going to probably not get into any major public statements about said artist that I was talking about before. God bless him. all right, the world's going to be the world, but let's do something better over here. That's sort of the mindset that I think they're adopting. Then I read today, Turning Point might be getting involved, and I had to make this video now. So I hope that happens. If that happens, I believe it's likely to be a huge success, as long as if I speak collectively about people in the culture wanting to lead it towards godliness and all that stuff. I would say, as long as we don't let politics get in the way. Politics could potentially hijack it and split it. We don't want to get into factions and make it a lesser quality event if there was, someone got offended that they weren't included, or someone got, let's just say, Jelly Roll ends up singing and a whole bunch of Christians complain because not all Jelly Roll's music has been clean cut or meeting their expectations of what an artist should be that's on the stage. So ultimately, someone's going to have to make a decision. And from Rock Grok was telling me before, it's going to be hard to get lower than that. So anything's going to be better than that from a family perspective. So, and that's what I believe the Super Bowl performance should be. It should be a family show. If it's not a family show, then seriously, what are we doing? So I fully support the idea of that event. It's time. I don't think it's going to be like a corny Christian event like my mind would have interpreted it to potentially be if this announcement idea was floated 5 years ago when Beyonce was headlining or when Katy Perry was headlining. Again, God bless those guys. It wasn't exactly a family-friendly act either, but it's like the barometer's sort of shifting this way. There's an amateur camera view, but anyway, that's all. I'll pause it there, and until the next video, keep in touch. Much love to everyone. Yep. All right. There's a good ramble to get back on the wagon in terms of content creation. All right. Peace.